Hello, welcome to my channel Travel with KL. Handle is at KL Wanderlust. If you like my video, please like and share and subscribe, and you can check the description box below for link to my other videos. Now in this video, I am naming it Australia Part 2, Cairns. So Cairns is up there north in Queensland. And why is Cairns important? Because it is the gateway to the iconic Great Barrier Reef. So no visit in Australia is complete without a visit to this magnificent area. Now, when you are in Cairns, there are 2-3 things. So how many days you should spend in Cairns? To begin with that. So you need at least 3 nights, 2 days. It's better if you can do 3 days, 4 nights if you want to do more activities, but a minimum of 2 days, 3 nights. Now, when you are booking a hotel in Cairns, make sure you book it near the Reef Fleet Terminal. There are lots of hotels in that area instead of in the inner city, because you are in Cairns to enjoy the Great Barrier Reef, and most of the tours start early morning, 7:30, maybe 8 latest, and you have to reach there, you have to get the tickets, you have to have your breakfast. So it's always better to have a hotel near the Reef Fleet Terminal. Now, when you are on the Great Barrier Reef tour, try to look at some of the local tours which combine the Green Island with the Great Barrier Reef, because Green Island is also an awesome place to visit and you can actually cover it on the same trip. It also offers some activities. It has a glass bottom boat tour, so you can combine both of these together. Onto the Great Barrier Reef, there's one thing you should remember: some of the boats and the catamarans, the current can be, it can be torrential sometimes, and some of you may tend to get seasick, so that's something you should keep in mind, to have a very light breakfast if you are prone to motion sickness or seasickness. Great Barrier Reef itself, there are lots of activities you can do in the pontoon. They keep you there for about 3-4 hours. So, and even if whether you swim or you don't swim, so you can be into snorkeling, you can be into scuba diving, and if you are not a swimmer and you do not want to get wet, you can just do a semi-submersible, or you can just walk down to the observatory, the underwater observatory, where you can see all the great reefs and the fishes, the different multicolored fishes, and you can have a good time out there. Most of these tours also provide lunch, so that's something you do not have to worry about. If you have time, you can also camp. If you have an adventurous spirit, you can also camp at the Whitehaven beach if you have an extra day. So you can do that. The next thing to do in Cairns is to visit the world's oldest rainforest. Yes, that's right. It's the Daintree tropical rainforest. So that's one of the must visits, especially if you come from the concrete jungles we call cities and you have not been into the wild for a while. It can be a great experience. And while you are out there, you cannot miss the Cape Tribulation, which is basically within the Daintree National Park. And the Cape Tribulation, it is a UNESCO heritage site for the reason that this is the place where the world's oldest rainforest, that is Daintree, merges with the Great Barrier Reef, the spectacular Great Barrier Reef. So this is the point. However, doesn't matter how inviting the waters look, you cannot really swim. You're generally advised not to swim. Lots of crocodiles there. Okay? Then, another thing you can do, another day if you have an extra day, you can go about Cairns. You can visit the Palm Cove beach. There are some really top-notch restaurants, fine dining restaurants out there in the Palm Cove beach in Cairns city. And also you can do the Kuranda scenic railway trip. Visit the Kuranda village, that's the Aboriginal village. See some koalas. There is a koala park there, and you can just enjoy the scenic railway trip in Kuranda. Now, as far as the food, if you're in Cairns, you cannot miss out on seafood. Unless you are allergic to it or you're a vegetarian or a vegan, the seafood is an absolute must. One restaurant I would probably recommend, because I've had very good seafood out there, is the Dundees on the Waterfront. It's right on the Reef Fleet Terminal. It will probably be close to one of the hotels if you are staying in that area. So they have great service and great food. great seafood, even great meat. So that is probably one of the restaurants you can try out while you are in Cairns. So this is all about Cairns. See you on my next video, which will be the last section of my Australia video. That will be Sydney. Okay, see you guys.